Cool. Thank you.
Man. Didn't know if you want me talking about porn, but...
It's me, Ricardo. I'm together here with one of my heroes, Evan Carmichael, in Toronto after 3 awesome days of training. Thank you very much. It was really a pleasure to be with you. And what I would like to ask you before I leave is, I would like to know more about your relationship with technology. So what it means to you, what you're using, and yeah, why don't you just start?
So I think we need to use technology as a tool. I love technology as a tool. I don't get addicted to any kind of technology. For me, I'm really mission driven. So I want to help solve the world's biggest problem, untap human potential. I'm on a mission. I want to inspire 1 billion entrepreneurs. Technology allows me to do that. But I don't want technology just for technology's sake. I want to use it to help me accomplish my mission. So I think of what I try to do, like Martin Luther King. You know, imagine Martin Luther King had Twitter. Imagine how many people he could reach, or if he had YouTube, how many people he could reach, where he had so many people show up in Washington for his great speech. It's so legendary now. And how did he do it? He used technology at the time. And now, if you have a powerful message, it's just so much easier to spread. And so I love using YouTube as a primary tool for me, Instagram, Twitter, some LinkedIn. I love using these tools. I love using my phone to create content, make videos. I see it though as a way of how do I get my message out to as many people as possible? What's the technology that's going to help me get there? At some point, it's not going to be YouTube anymore. It's going to be AI. We're going to be talking through lenses, right? You never have to leave Germany to do one of these events, right? Hologram, like I want to be hologram Evan. That's going to happen at some point. And so I love technology as a tool, but I think you have to remember what it is that you're trying to accomplish.
But wait, you mentioned one thing yesterday or the day before, that you have a smartphone?
Yeah.
But you don't have a phone number. Why?
Right. Again, because technology is a tool to help you accomplish your mission. I think that having a phone number is wasted energy of your time. I think a phone number is other people's agenda for your time.
Okay.
I think when somebody calls you, if somebody calls me, they're wasting my time. Like, when was the last time you were excited to get a phone call?
Oh, when my wife calls me, I'm always excited.
But in general, like, how many times you've been upset that somebody's calling you? You're trying to do some project, you're in the middle of doing something, and somebody calls you. It's an interruption. Right? So if I'm working on a project, working on a book, I'm doing a video, something, I don't want to be interrupted. It's other people's, it's them reaching out to me on their time instead of me allowing to work on my time.
Okay.
Right? And so even if you don't answer the phone, you get distracted, you're thinking, who is that person? Or if you know that person, what do they want?
Yeah.
I don't want those distractions.
Yeah.
It's other people's agenda for my time.
Yeah.
Now the default is, what happens if there's an emergency, right? Well, when was the last time you had a real emergency? And if there is, chances are somebody else has a phone that you can use. The only time that I've had a phone in the past 15 years has been when, a phone number, was when I was going to be a father.
Yeah.
And when my son was about to be born, I had a phone number for about a week.
Okay.
Just so that if I got the call, right? But now, we use Facebook. So Facebook are my actual friends. My wife, my family, my friends. And if there's an emergency, my wife will reach me on Facebook. And at the beginning, she wasn't a huge fan of it because she wanted to be able to reach me with a phone number. But she's happy because now on the weekends when I'm with her, I'm with her.
Yeah.
You can't reach me on your time. I'll get back to you on my time. That's important.
One last question before we leave. If you think 5 years from now, or if you think today of all the technologies that people are talking about, be it artificial intelligence, brainwave technologies, so sucking your thoughts out of your brain, virtual reality, augmented reality, you name it, is there anything that grabs your interest, anything that you would really love to try?
That's really scary of sucking my thoughts out of my brain. So as soon as something becomes interesting, I want to dig in and try it. So I'm loving Instagram right now because of their live feature where I can bring somebody in and help them one-on-one. So I'm talking, they're talking, I'm going to facilitate that conversation. No other tool, Facebook I guess a little bit, but like YouTube, the other social media networks don't let you do that.
Yeah.
For me, I always see the world through the lens of my mission. So like I said, at some point this is going to be a hologram. We're going to be talking through lenses. Right? All of that is coming. It's nowhere close. Like VR is not here yet, especially for mass market. Right? There'll be some. They'll use it in the military, and then they'll probably use it in porn, and then they'll use it. Like this is how it always starts. It's like tech starts in military, corporate, and porn. Follow that, and then it hits mainstream markets. Also. And so I'm always concerned. How do I get my message out there better, because I think people get too dependent on the tech that they use to get to where they are. Where if I look at my parents or my grandparents, you know, for my grandparents, having a TV was a strange thing, was a new thing. And at the time when they were doing it, it's like they were the rebels, but then they become locked in their ways where they can't move on from a DVD or a CD player, right? You get stuck. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to get stuck. I don't think anybody is just by definition a laggard. I think when people are young, they get into the technology of the day, and then they just stay using the same tools. And I think for a lot of businesses, that becomes a vulnerability. I think if you, as a business, are not somehow looking at AI, it's a vulnerability. You're going to lose, right? We're using AI now as a test on my YouTube channel to transcribe our videos from English to French and then dub them in French. All using IBM Watson. IBM Watson paired with Google Translate. So all using their APIs, backends, AI, that's how we're launching the entire channel. Will it work? I don't know. But if you think AI is not coming, you're going to lose. Whether it comes in 1 year or 5 years or 7 years, who knows? But I think a lot of people get too addicted to the technology that they were used to, stop learning, refuse to take on the new technology, and then that becomes a vulnerability in their business.
Cool. Before we leave, is there anything I should have asked you and I didn't?
I think people should just act more. I think if you watch Ricardo's channel, you get an idea. Just take some kind of action on it. I think especially when it comes to technology, we think about how expensive things can be and how big something can be, and then you need more money to do it, and you need a team, and you need extra funding to get more budget, and we just build it up into some big expensive thing. Where if you get inspired by something, like if you get inspired by AI, go try it, go test it, find the smallest possible way to get started, and just get educated. And then I would also say that it's not as scary as you think. A lot of these things when you get started, just because it looks different, you're scared to try it. But if you find some small, simple, easy way to just educate yourself a little bit, you realize, oh, it's not actually that scary. It's not actually that complicated. So, I mean, guys like Ricardo are here making it easier, helping spread the knowledge. But if it's something that he said on other videos or thought leadership pieces, just find some small way to get started and don't be scared.
Cool. Evan, thank you so much. So this was Evan Carmichael, the one and only, here in Toronto. It was a pleasure to be with you the last 3 days, and thank you so much for taking time to give me this interview.
Thanks a lot, man.
Okay.